Guten Tag. So here we are, and what we're going to do now is we do what we call end of day. So say today is Friday, the 16th of February, and we're remaking a couple of these videos because let's face it, the other ones kind of sucked. So here at the end of the day, the first thing you do, you have your top three. Hopefully you got all three of those checked. But down on this, you have what we call your nightly journal. This is your dumping ground, okay? Whatever you got done during the day, whatever happened to you, good or bad, this is where you dump it, because tomorrow's another day. As the saying goes, success is only rented and the rent is due every day. So whatever happened that particular day, this is where you need to dump it. Everything that you've done for that particular day, like I said, good and bad. Now the journal here, once you get that done, we have a whole system here, or a whole page just for the journal. So if you go to the journal, every day of every month for the whole year is in here. So whatever you put in for that particular journal for that day is in there. So you can always go back here and take a look at whatever you're doing. So that's the first thing you do at the end of the day, and then we briefly hit on the other part there on your nightly assessment. So again, if you're in February and it happens to be the 16th, you do this at the end of the day, and so whatever you put down, that's going to show up over here. So that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you do. You dump it, you review. I strongly suggest that you do, one of the things that we teach on the thing is, plan your night, the next day, the night before. So if you go into your time tracker, and if you look at my example on the time tracker, let's see if we can get there real quick. I always keep, and the journal is another good deal for dumping here. So if you go to the time tracker here, and if we look at my example here, mine mine doesn't change a hell of a lot. So here at the end of the day, this is your plan and review. Okay, how'd you do for the day? You write in your journal. What do you got planned coming up tomorrow? Do you need to make adjustments? And you leave it all behind, because that's one of the things. A lot of people, one thing that I've never had a problem with for the last 40 years is sleeping, because I learned a long time ago, okay, let it go at night. And so for me, here at the end of the day, I do my plan, my review, I do my journal, I assess myself how I did for the particular day, and then the last half hour I have it. I don't want to say that I meditate, because I'm not that deep into that, but what I do is I do quiet time. The electronics are off, and I take a half hour, or sometimes my plan and review might go over half an hour. So, but it's always at least 15 or 20 minutes. Most of the time it's closer to a half hour. And you do your quiet time, and that's one reason why I only need 6 hours or 6.5 hours a night, is because when I go to bed, I go to bed. Everything else is done for the day. And if I didn't get it done, then I dump it in my journal. So that's a good strategy to have, and I adopted. If I've gone. One thing I think I forgot to mention over here when I was doing the time tracker here. Again, you can change, the business, your travel, the X, and sleep. You can't change those, but all these other ones, if you feel like changing them, you can. Now the thing is, you have to change them on the daily one, okay? Because you can't do a variable for all 52 weeks. So like here, if you were gonna wanted to change this on this one, it's not gonna let you, okay, because it's already set to daily one. But daily one is okay. So you got, and I changed this one volunteer from whatever, okay, but you want to change one of these, you certainly can, and then it'll change all 52 weeks, but you have to do it on the daily one the first week. So there we are, and enjoy.